Freedom of movement, a privilege so many of us take for granted. Every day we push ourselves to the limit. Our bodies are mere biophysical clockworks, receiving and carrying out our daily orders. But what happens if moving becomes an unrealizable task for our body? What happens if the pulse of life suddenly becomes weak? Daily life in Germany. Millions of people on their way to work. 1 in 5 is a victim of arthrosis. This widespread disease influences the lives of both the young and the old like no other, hindering simple movements because of the excruciating pain that often ensues. What's my lifelong wish? To be able to play soccer again. Climbing stairs without pain, improving my mobility, and hiking. I'd like to go hiking again without experiencing pain, to be able to exercise as I previously did. The causes of arthrosis are manifold. Inadequate exercise could be one of them. People who sit in their offices all day long and/or in front of the TV in the evening get out of shape, that is, develop a poor physical condition. Nutrition could be another cause. Eating fatty and cholesterol-rich foods leads to fat deposition in the body. The other extreme causes are generally attributable to sport. Competitive sport puts more strain on the joints than a person's own weight. This is by no means an unusual consequence of cartilage degeneration. This is the basis of arthrosis. All joints can be affected by arthrosis, both the small joints of the hands, for example polyarthrosis of the finger joint, and the big joints, such as the hip or knee. So what exactly is arthrosis? Like cars, our joints are protected by a shock absorber, which resists strong impacts and allows mobility. This shock absorber is articular cartilage. Excessive or inadequate physical exercise can lead to degeneration of the cartilage. As a result, our body reacts with a compression of the bone. Activities and movements which are normally absorbed by the buffers cause pain because of a reduced cartilage surface area. A patient with arthrosis is in a vicious circle. The loss of cartilage in the arthritic joint affects joint function, resulting in pain. This pain is enhanced by tension in the involved musculature. The concerned patient tries to compensate by protecting the joint or exercising, leading to improper postures. This in turn leads to further joint damage. Cartilage degeneration continues until an artificial joint is warranted, until there is no other alternative. Arthrosis patients are fighting daily against pain. There are numerous treatment options available, but all are risky. Successful therapeutic measures may be roughly divided into 2 stages: invasive and non-invasive. In non-invasive measures, there is no penetration into the body. Examples are medication, including painkillers or non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, directly associated with gastrointestinal bleeding and other disorders. Physiotherapeutic treatments, which nearly every arthrosis patient seeks, can ease the muscles concerned, but unfortunately not the damaged cartilage. Invasive treatment measures include injections with cartilage supplements, local anesthetics, or cortisone preparations. These lead to an improvement in pain symptoms and to an alleviation of stress on the joint surface, but only for a short period of time. Substantial regeneration of the cartilage is not attained. In many cases, surgery leads to a temporary relief on the joint, but unfortunately does not alter the state of the degenerated cartilage. And now, an innovative therapy option for the treatment of arthrosis which is not chemically based, but which mimics the body's own biophysical principles: pulsed signal therapy. PST. Since 1996, PST has helped many patients to escape from the vicious circle of cartilage degeneration, pain, attempting to protect the joint, inadequate exercise, and further joint damage. In the case of PST, electrical signals are transmitted to the joints through a magnetic field. The signals, covering a range of energy parameters, interact with human connective tissue. This effect is comparable with alternating mechanical stress and rest on a healthy joint. Pulsed signals simulate functional stress and help stimulate the natural endogenous repair and regeneration mechanisms in connective tissue. Professor Dr. Heinz Gierser, a rheumatologist in Cologne, has been clinically and scientifically involved in this innovative therapy. Professor Gierser is a medical specialist in sports medicine also, and remains in close contact with the Sports College in Cologne. For many years, I have worked with magnetic field therapy and have written a dissertation about it. Later, at the time PST started in Germany, I heard about PST and focused my attention on it. I am already well aware of the scientific studies conducted with pulsed magnetic fields, but have heard that PST is unique. It differed from all others known at the time. Unlike other pulsed electromagnetic fields, PST signals are specific and transmitted through a magnetic field. Conventional pulsed magnetic treatments transmit a constant, practically homogeneous signal, which PST does not. Therefore, PST has no simple repetitive pattern, but a biological signaling sequence that appears as a homogeneous signal on the cell's surface. In this way, PST is unique and effective. From one day to the next, I began feeling aches and pains in my left foot, in the metatarsals. I was limping, and my neighbor asked me, "What's wrong?" After I told her about my pain, she recommended that I contact Professor Dr. Gierser. She said that he was a specialist and suggested I pay him a visit. I did. My foot was x-rayed and he examined it in depth. He diagnosed arthrosis. Since last year, I have had knee problems and I have not been able to play soccer. This troubled me since I am a passionate soccer player. My orthopedist informed me of my possibilities: surgery or medication. Surgery was out of the question for me. I think I'm too young for surgery. And pills? Well, no one likes to take them, and neither do I. I was advised to undergo surgery. I preferred avoiding the knife because a friend of mine had the same symptoms in the knee joint and did not benefit from the surgery. Furthermore, she still has ongoing pain. Then I heard about the PST treatment. I went to a PST center and obtained expert advice. I went to 9 one-hour treatments, administered on consecutive working days, at the doctor's office, where I sat down on a comfortable chair and placed my foot in the device. There was absolutely no pain. I just sat there, reading and relaxing. You see, I am rather busy and often out of the office, so the PST Mobile suits me perfectly. The PST Mobile is a device that I can take home with me. I had my first one-hour treatment at the clinic and was instructed on how to use it. After that, I took it home and continued treating myself. As a matter of fact, I sometimes took the device with me to my office in order to avoid missing a treatment. That worked out very well. You see, I now have no more problems. I'm fully mobile and play soccer, which of course I thoroughly enjoy. It was successful, even more than I expected. Previously, the pain was almost unbearable. I could hardly move. With time, I could do everything again and was able to walk better than before. Above all, I was completely free of pain. At the time, I had a lot of activities in the city, and every time it was like torture for me. I could walk for half an hour, but then I was in pain. I remember that one specific day where I had just finished my shopping and was on my way home with the tram, when I thought, what's up now? I have no more pain. It's all gone. Walking for hours and no pain. For me, it was a small miracle. PST has been especially praised in professional sports, where it satisfies the demand of a rapid recovery, essential in competitive sports. Due to the high treatment quality of the original PST, many professional sports people are satisfied PST patients. For example, the German national ski team, many German soccer teams, and, of course, many other international sports teams. The Olympic athlete Sabine Wagner, who lost her left leg after a tragic accident, was able to extend her sporting achievements to a top level with the help of PST. In 2002, I had the misfortune of injuring myself during one of my training sessions. I herniated 2 discs in the lumbar spine. This happened in April 2002. I thought that the sports season was over for me, as I could no longer partake in any competition. The first time, I could not even walk because of the pain I felt and the numb feeling in my foot. I've supported Sabine for a long time, since her serious accident. She continued to push herself to the limit to fulfill her high expectations. Finally, she could not continue any longer, at a point where she was most successful. She approached me with acute backache, which I unfortunately diagnosed as a herniated disc in the lumbar spine. At first, it was really dramatic, since Sabine did not want to be hospitalized, undergo surgery or any other invasive treatments, which are stressful on a patient. Then we came up with the idea to try PST with Sabine, which we finally did. After PST, I no longer had pain and was able to do my training sessions sooner than I'd expected. This means that I herniated my disc in April and in July set the world record in the 200 meters sprint. On behalf of all others who will also benefit from PST at some point in their lives, Sabine sincerely thanks Dr. Richard Markol, the highly honored American doctor and biophysicist who developed pulsed signal therapy technology during the course of 20 years of research. In 2000, Dr. Markol was awarded the John Liebeskind Research Award. With the development of PST, he has been able to help countless people. The effectiveness of PST has been confirmed not only by Dr. Markol's own research, conducted over several decades, but also by several independent university studies. Finally, the electromagnetic stimulation of cartilage tissue with PST was patented. The effectiveness of PST has been approved and acknowledged, which is why so many private health insurances already pay some percentage or all of the treatment costs. Based on experience and publications, we are of the opinion that PST is a reasonable treatment alternative. We are thus prepared to participate in the costs of a 9-session-long PST treatment.